How's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a great day. Apologies for not having a recap yesterday. I ended up having a work function and didn't get home till late at night and just, kind of cleaned up and went to bed. All right. So, anyway, um, yeah, today was not a great DR day. Now, I will say this up front, I have not traded the last 2 days. I have been extremely busy. And even when I set my alerts, and when they go off, I'm in the middle of something that I can't get away from, and so things just kind of happen. So the last 2 days have been a no-go for me. Yesterday was a decent DR day. Could have, definitely had opportunity to make some profits yesterday. Today was not that day. All right, so this will be a quick one because there was not a whole lot to talk about. Well, let me not say that. There's a lot to talk about, it just wasn't in our favor. All right. So here we go with our normal, what our normal MO is. Range today we had from about 93 to about, what's that, probably about 14-ish. So yeah, so about 20-point range. So pretty good range. And, again, not a, I think the other day we had a pretty just much a straight up setup for DR. Today we kind of had this move here. So we had that V move. So again, I don't take much credence. I don't put much credence onto that one. And so, we started out the day. We did not, one of the things that happened, we didn't actually confirm until like 12:30. Right. So that's always like a pretty bad sign. Okay. So, we were kind of just, kind of moving around in here for 2 hours. So we finally did confirm. And I thought we'd actually go up here to this midnight open, use that as a resistance, but we didn't do that, right? And so we came back and we did retrace pretty much right away. And if you look at it now, one thing to notice is that our IDR and DR are pretty much on the same line. I don't know if there's a quarter point difference in there, and that might be it. But so you could have put your order on any one of those places if you were doing that. Now, when price comes back down, all right, price comes down. If you put your order on here, you'd get some upward movement. So that's about what, 2 points. Let me just check it real quick. So if you're looking at this, so that's about 42. Let's say 42.15, and the high of that was 42.16.50. So not even 2 points. And then at right before 1 o'clock, we just had this drop. And I've been looking to try to figure out what caused the drop. And if somebody knows, please tell me, because again, I wasn't paying attention to the market at all. And I went back and did a little bit of looking to see, kind of what happened. I mean, we had CPI this morning, which, if you know what CPI does, right? Here's our down move, right? And then there's the reversal, right? So that I was expecting to happen. That's typical CPI, PPI behavior, right? Kind of a fake out and then the real move. But this almost had like a double real move because it had then it started, once it went back up, it started to come back down again, right? So maybe that was the real move, right? But I mean, that was, 8:30 this morning. So, by 10:30, that had been absorbed into the market already. And so, again, we did have it took a long time to confirm, but I'm just like, I don't know what, I didn't see any Fed speaker speaking. I didn't see anything that would have triggered that. And so, again, if somebody knows what it was, then, please let me know. But, bottom line for us DR traders, especially with the strategy I use, is this would have been a loss. Today would have been a loss, right? Because you would have got stopped out somewhere in here because, you're expecting price to go back up this way, and price definitely did not do that. So, not much to say about it, but unless if you caught that move down, then, God bless. Now, interesting, again, like I said, I've been using I've been using the fibs a lot more the last couple of days, just kind of just eyeball and see where things went or how they, what they go to, where they go to. One of the reasons why I thought about the midnight open, because I thought it would move up to the point 0.5 up here, the positive point 0.5. But look where it went. So it came back down and it went right down to the negative 2.5. And that's where it reversed. You had a decent little reversal at the end of the day. Nothing to write home about. Now what I don't know, and I need to go back and look at it, I don't see a lot of, actually, I don't see any spots where you could have gotten in once the move happened, unless it's the only one I see. And if you notice, let's make this bigger. This is going to ICT world now, right? So the only place I really see a place to jump in here. So the move is pretty clean. This is pretty much clean. No fair value. Well, they built fair value gaps, but never went back. Never went back to go get them, right? So you had this one here. You had this one here. So really, the only place I see that you could have gotten in or would have gotten opportunity is right at this that candle right here. Because if you notice, it went back. It went in back into that fair value gap, which was bullish. I mean bearish. Sorry, which means it wants to go down. Okay. Took out a weekly sell side. And then just kept going. So that's really the only other spot I see that would have made sense to get in. But again, that's an ICT concept, and there's some a lot of folks who are much better at ICT concepts than I am. So you could have seen that. But just the points I look at, the interesting points of where it stopped. Stopping at 0.2 at 2.5 negative 2.5 fib, and then reversed off of that one. But again, that's not much else to say. Again, you guys, if you know what happened at 1 o'clock, let me know. All right, because I'd love to find out. The PPI data was okay today. We were lower than the previous month on core and PPI, and core is just taking out energy and food. But then regular PPI month over month was lower than last month, but it was zero point 0.1 higher than what the forecast was, and same thing for like unemployment was high. It was lower than last month, but higher than what it was the same as last month, but lower than what they expected. Now, what does that mean? A lot of times, you see these moves because from the Fed's perspective, they want PPI or CPI to actually be lower. All right, that means that people aren't spending as much. Which is what they want, because they want to bring down the inflation rates. But so normally what happens when if the numbers come in higher, then you get a drop in the market. If they come in lower, then you would get an uptick in the market. But again, that's 8:30, and that happened, and it was fine, right? But again, I'm still kind of baffled at that one, so I'm going to leave it alone, because again, I wasn't looking at the market enough to even know what caused that move, and so you guys let me know. All right. Anyway, so that's it, guys. I'm actually working out of the house tomorrow, so I'm hoping I get opportunity to do some trades. But either way, I'll do a recap. I could easily mark up where I would have gotten, and you guys know my strategy by now, so you guys know kind of where I look to take trades. So anyway, hey, love on your loved ones. You never know, you won't be able to do it again, so take advantage of the opportunities. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you guys. And again, apologies for last night, but the 9 to 5 was a 9 to 9. All right. Anyway, you guys be good. God bless, and we'll talk to you later.